Hi, Leslie. That's right. It's packed inside Penn Station right now, and emotions are running high as thousands of stranded, frustrated, angry commuters stand around and wait for trains, wondering when and if they'll ever see the start of their Memorial Day weekend.
We thought we'd just wait and see if any trains go out, and if not, I'm going to go home and go out tomorrow.
That's a good attitude. What about you?
Well, I think it's despicable that the engineers are doing this on Memorial Day. It's interrupting everybody's holiday weekend. What's the point?
Is there a working title for this movie?
Mighty Real.
Mighty Real?
Yes. Well, this first project is basically going to be a documentary. And then, after we release the documentary, we want to do a off-Broadway show and then do an actual movie about his life. So he was big in the gay and lesbian community, in the dance music and R&B community, but he was not. I wouldn't say he was mainstream.
Oh yes, I mean,
he was a gospel singer. By the age of 8, he was referred to as the child wonder of gospel, and toured with this gospel singing group all over the country when he was a child, and got this incredible sense of self-confidence by doing that, which carried him throughout his life. But also, he was always an openly gay performer at a time when that was not a smart thing to be. And he knew from the time he was 8 or 10 years old that he was gay, and never even attempted to hide it.
You keep talking, I won't have to go see the movie.
Yeah, which caused a lot of problems with his family.
So they weren't so accepting of him once he came out sexually, or?
They weren't. His parents were not very accepting of his sexuality. However, he had an aunt who helped raise him, and the aunt had been a jazz singer, and so she knew lots of gay people. And she took him aside when he was about 9 years old, and she said, "Look, honey, you're gay, and it's okay. Don't worry about it."
You were in London and you saw Sylvester perform?
Me and Tom.
Oh, really?
Very,
Tom
very
too?
young. So it was a big discotheque in London called Heaven. And he performed.
You are kidding.
His song, Take Me to Heaven. No, I think his voice is what I remember the most, and his songs and his presence. I mean, his presence wasn't.
Yeah.
Actually, if they put pictures now, I would not know who it was.
Was he attractive?
No, he had that refined,
Some people thought
very white, yeah.
Did he have an afro?
No.
No. Played with his hair a lot.
Yeah.
So it was straightened hair?
Yeah. And greasy.
Basically, he got off the plane, had to get back on the plane. They wouldn't let him in the
They
country.
wouldn't let him in because of his hair?
That's the story.
Next time
I go back, I'm going back as a star, and that's what he did, of course.
So, Tim, what is this we're hearing now?
Me to heaven.
Take Me to Heaven. And would this be his biggest hit?
No.
No.
You make me feel mighty real, and dance the beat of the disco key would probably be the biggest. Take Me to Heaven, 1984.
What were your impressions of Sylvester, Tom?
I don't remember. I saw him on stage. He was wearing a dress. He sang, he danced. I didn't really even know who it was, so...
So you'd never heard of him before you went to
I
this
did,
concert?
but I wasn't, you know, it wasn't like when he was singing, it was like, oh my God, that's Sylvester. You know, I heard somebody singing, and then I think we discussed it, I guess, and I realized who it was.
Those were good years for him.
Yes, I'm sure.
And then in 1986, he got a multi-million-dollar deal with Warner Brothers, and they said, "Well, multi-record deal and to tour." And they said, do whatever you want, wear dresses, we don't care, just do it. And then, not long after that, he received his diagnosis that he was HIV positive.
Is he dead? Is he still alive?
Yeah, he died in 1988.
Who is Sylvester influenced musically today?
Prince, Boy George, RuPaul. Some people say David Bowie. I'm not quite sure about that.
Stanley, tell us about the first time you set foot in the Pines.
Pardon?
Tell us about the first time you set foot in the Pines.
No, it's in the early 70s.
Early 70s?
Don't push your luck, Mary.
No, one of my first trips out here, I was in a house. I had all these pictures of Burt Reynolds in leather and doing change with another guy. Yes.
Really?
In the bathroom, they had it. When he was out here, and the host of the house said that he was straight, but he just did it because it was very fun. He was a very fun person.
And Ethel Merman used to come out here.
Ethel Merman was a man.
No, but she would come out here to, you know.
Ethel Merman was a gay man.
Well, she sounded like a gay man most of the time. In fact, I remember we were all sitting tea time at the Botel, and it was sundown at the Botel at that time. And she came in by plane, and all you heard in the dark was, "How the fuck you get me out of this, sweetheart?" And everybody said, "April!" It was like you knew exactly who it was in the dark, you know. We rented a house that was Norman Norell's house, and Marilyn Monroe used to stay there, and they used to write graffiti on the wall. John Moore and Norman Norell was a great couture.
Yeah, but we don't want to hear about celebrities, Stanley. We want to hear about you. Tell us about you.
I can't because my autobiographer won't allow me to do that.
Isn't there a story about getting Rolls Royces from Sophia Loren?
No, yes, actually a convertible gift.
A gift? Was this a wedding gift?
It's such a good memory for all that stuff. It was an engagement gift.
Or is this an engagement gift to whom?
She actually said it was an engagement gift to myself and my fiancée. She sent over her Mercedes and a Rolls Royce convertible. The one she used in the movie Yes I Can Tomorrow.
And this is when you were 19?
My father wouldn't allow us to accept the Rolls Royce. He only allowed us to accept the Mercedes.
So Anthony, what are you doing?
I'm playing Scrabble, Joe.
Did you make some of the words on the board?
Yes, I did. All the good ones.
Which words did you make, Anthony?
Oh, I made gonad, spores, four. Did I do that?
No, I made 4.
Jowl.
But Anthony, there's one word that describes you best on the board. Where's that word?
Describes the what?
That best describes you on the board.
Bitch. No, ogre.
Ogre. What are you doing?
I'm making dinner.
What are we going to have tonight?
Right now I'm cleaning dishes.
What are we going to have tonight?
We are having stuffed eggplant as an appetizer and tomato.
Oh, Anthony, it looks delicious.
And it is.
Say it again.
It's your favorite, Jeff. That's why I made it.
So what else are we having?
We're having pasta with scallops.
Yeah?
With roasted peppers.
Uh-huh.
Basil.
What are you dishing out there, Tom?
Anthony's sloppy pasta. I'm trying to get the focaccia out of the pan.
What's focaccia?
Focaccia is like a pizza
Yes.
that bakes in the oven.
Did you bake it, Tom?
Yes, I made it from scratch.
You did?
Yes.
Oh, it
Isn't
looks
beautiful?
delicious. But Tom...
Yes, do you want to hear about the lack of mushrooms?
Yeah, that's what I want to hear about.
In fact, I told Anthony to pick up 20 mushrooms.
Yes.
And he saved me 4 and used the rest for himself.
Oh, he did?
Yes. Typical of him.
So you have chef envy tonight.
And here we go. I'll get right out of here. Oh, I'm just like Julia Child.
Hey, Anthony, what was that formula you
I
had?
was just going to say that if you ever want to know how big a man's penis is, but of course it's not inconspicuous, he has to go along with it. But you don't have to tell him what you're doing. You make him hold his hand out like this, okay? Then you take the middle finger and you tell him to bend the middle finger back as far as it will go down the palm. Okay, like this. But naturally, you don't force it. You mark off where it is, and then you measure from that point where you marked off to the end of the finger. And that's how big his weenie is. And it works.
Okay, go. Somebody has to help him.
I'm opening.
Oh my God!
How much is that?
Show it. I want to see it close up
What?
on the tape measure.
Oh.
Well, yeah, he just made it know.
Where's the mark?
It was around here.
Up.
Not
7
around.
inches.
This isn't a guessing game.
Okay, Tom.
What?
What are you gonna do now?
Me, I'm gonna take this picture and my 7.5-inch penis and go up and start blending the margaritas.
Is that your first margarita since you were here last time?
But you don't drink anymore.
I don't, but I'm going to try. That's tonight I'm going to have my first vodka and cranberry since last go. And that's going to be really fun.
It is? Are you looking forward to it?
Yes, I am.
Looking forward to what?
Drink it so I can get high.
What do you like best about being high?
I get more social.
More sociable?
Yes, I can say hello to someone. Or at least look at them.
Is there somebody you have an eye on?
No, no one. I hope I will tonight.
Always hope.
Exactly, hope. Hope for the
Hope
best.
doesn't cost a thing. Hope is cheap.
And have faith.
Well, you said you were sort of like, it was ending. Why is that?
Because we've been getting together for like 6 months now, and it's like,
It's boring?
after a while, it's like, how long could you sustain something that's not, boring now?
But isn't good sex infinitely sustainable?
It used to be good sex, but now it's not that good anymore. I'm bored.
But, so what's changed?
I'm bored with it. So it doesn't interest me.
Now, Anthony,
What?
I have a question for you
Yes.
here. Last night we were having a discussion, and you said that in a relationship that it must be possible to find somebody with whom sex would never be boring.
But you have to be interested in that person as well, and I'm not interested in him more than a sexual relationship. So I'm not interested in being his boyfriend or like getting to know him better. So after a while, even the sex doesn't fulfill it anymore if there's nothing else.
So sex alone can't sustain a relationship.
No, there has to be. You have to be interested in someone, and you have to, And when that's over, how long is sex gonna last? I mean, sex can't last forever, right?
Say hi to Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
Introduce Joe to Anthony.
Hi, Anthony.
What are we listening to, Tom? Isn't it Sunday morning?
Is it the Pygmies?
No, it should be Sunday morning coffee, shouldn't it?
Well, that was on, but somebody took it off.
Oh, no, it was completed, Tom. I did not take it off.
I like your choice. B-Tribe, excellent.
You wanna watch me get on?
Yeah. No, I want to watch you get off.
What?
I want to watch you get off.
We did that already.
Yeah, I know.
I can't get on here with my back. Get off my back.
Go.
Bitch, I can't believe that. You get away. Okay, here we go. Oops, choke.
Why are you dressed so
Because I have to
peculiarly?
go to tea incognito for the rest of the summer.
Why is that?
Because I have to hide myself, because my neighbor now knows that I have some strange visitor who wants to meet him, and who was banished from his home. So, what's your first impression of the Pines?
Well, my first impression is I'm impressed.
You are?
Very nice, very relaxing, very peaceful, very quiet. Nice scenery from what I've seen coming in and my surroundings here. It's been quite enjoyable so far. Very much so. The weather here can't be better.
Say hi.
We're all leaving. I had that experience with mine.
We won't play truth or dare. Just come in.
Hello.
I hope never to see this.
You hope never to see it.
Yeah.
Why?
I hate that sort of thing.
What are we getting ready for here?
It's the annual morning party.
Is it?
So they tell me.
And what have we done special this year, Tom?
We made little bathing suits for all my little girlfriends.
Oh, really? Why don't you describe these little bathing suits?
They're Vargas pinup girls on stretch satin.
Oh, really? Oh, I see one now. It looks like Vargas pinup girls on stretch buns, actually. Tell us exactly how you came up with this inspired creation.
I was pressured by my housemate Jeff to make a group ensemble.
Yes.
And I went up to my favorite fabric salesman's showroom and I found these prints and I snatched them.
Yes.
And I had the girls work feverishly to make a suit for everybody, for every shape and size.
And Tom, tell us what's different about your suit.
Mine's cut in a V.
That angle, it looks like he's wearing a cotton.
Oh, really?
Like it lifts and separates.
Lifts and separates.
It's a wonder crotch.
Oh, you've got one of those too, Jerry.
I don't think so.
Oh, yes, you do. Those are the other ones that he had constructed that special way.
No, mine's a little bit more, a little more subtle. There's a subtle.
He's wearing a lower model.
Mine's a little bit more subtle right now.
Oh, really?
Need a little more attention, I think.
Randy, why aren't you going to the morning party?
Well, now I'm regretting it. Now you regret it. You want to be there. You want to be there.
What makes you want to go now?
Shorts, camaraderie.
Camaraderie, oh.
How much fun we're going to have. How much partying we're going to have. How much cruising we're going to do.
Why don't you tell us how you found your way into this little group here? You don't know? You don't have a clue? He's clueless. As if.
What are you doing?
I'm photographing you.
Let's ask penetrating questions. Here we are. Now, Jeff,
Yeah.
this is the first time you've had sex. Never mind.
So Jerry, tell us what your impressions of the ponds are after a week.
I like they were the first day I got here, Anthony.
Don't lie.
He just
Don't lie.
Everybody's beautiful.
Here, have another hit of this.
Everybody is,
Friendly.
no, I'm not looking for that word. What's the word I'm looking for? Bitchy. Everybody is, stuck up, egomaniac, self-centered, self-righteous, and a little holier than thou. But other than that, it's all around
and I'm the cynical one. I think Jerry experienced everybody's first impressions of the ponds against your blood. I think he's probably wants to come back only because he realizes there's all these gay men out here.
God's a woman anyway.
What does that have to do with the price of eggs?
Well, 8, 10 of them. They look like women out here. Women with good bodies.
I did not expect this place to be as beautiful as it is. I really did not. In my opinion, this is truly, I didn't expect weather like this. It's just been incredible. I didn't expect the beauty. I didn't expect the tranquility out here. I mean, it's like a little mini Eden. It really is.
I don't think he believes me.
What were you telling him about the
I just warned him that this was not the friendliest place in the world. And that there was going to be talk about him. These guys out here have a lot of attitude, and I think he thought it was just me.
Something's got to, I do have to change my look for next year.
We need to shave your beard close. Your mustache close.
Well, see, I had it very close.
Like this.
Well, the mustache fell. The beard was very
You need
close.
to do this all close.
I shaved it really close before I came out
Cut
here.
off the beard, leave the goatee.